Hello YouTube, Jedimon2005 here with a review of Super Robot Chogokin Daizyujin from Kyoryu Sentai Zyurangers. Also, for the nostalgia people, look, it's the Megazord! Oh my god, it's the Megazord from MMPR! So, we see Super Robot Chogokin logo and the name Daizyujin, Zyuranger logo. On the top is him with those cannons. All the writing on the side. On this side, we have a picture of him and the names, just like the other Robot Chogokins. On the back, see him with the cannons and the laser effect and the sword and the effect, and look at the shield and the sword and mammoth head and all that fun stuff. So let's get him out of the box. Whoa. Okay, so we see we got Daizyujin, 4 hands, the Mammoth Shield, this effect part, and then behind it is the sword. Alright, so, which I believe is called the Godhorn in Zyuranger. Alright, so, let's get Daizyujin out. He's got this plastic wrapping his feet because we want to protect the saber-toothed tiger and Triceratops pieces. Why are you tilting your head? There you go. Daizyujin, sword effect, mammoth head, tape, sword, thank you, sword, and effect part. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with him. So we can see here his head, right, coming from the Tyrannosaurus. Head's just been folded down, and this is what's left, and then the horns that were on the back. The pterodactyl in here in the front for the chest armor, the mastodon arms, the cannons on the back, and we see the Tyrannosaurus tail. Here, the chest cannons, the back cannons will move and fold around like this, so that they are actually useful. We got the waist down here, more Tyranno parts, and then this leg, the Triceratops, and this leg, the saber-toothed tiger, or Smilodon, whatever you want to call it. Just like this, Mastodon, woolly mammoth, all pretty much the same thing. So, his head, he's got this fancy head articulation. Does he do the, he doesn't, whoa, just pulled the waist joint out. I was trying to see if he does do the waist hiding thing. This is a little harder to do without pulling him apart. Let's not do that again. His arms, look, he can curl his arms and be like he's angry or something. I don't know. Let's get angry. The arms, for whatever reason, will fold forward. I guess, I don't know if it's something to do with the cannons or whatnot, but we can see that does that. But full arm movement here. That's cool. Let's fix it back into place and make the cannon stay on. His legs. We can see these pieces will come up and down in order for him to get this double knee action here to lift his leg, and also the pieces move forward and out so that he can get into action poses, right? So that's cool. And for some reason here we decided to call this the Dino Megazord, even though I guess technically now there's only one dinosaur among the whole bunch, being Tyrannosaurus, because these two are Ice Age mammals, and the pterodactyl is a flying reptile. And then, of course, this apparently Triceratops no longer exists. It's supposedly the baby form of a Taurosaurus. That's just stupid. That to me is stupid, but whatever. So here's the Godhorn. Right here, the sword. Power sword! And such. And you can see the gold and the handle. Here's the effect. It's got a lightning build-up charge. You just slide this in, and bam, effect. I know it mystifies the mind how it works. Here's his shield right here, so we can see the head of the mastodon, the trunk folded back. Here's the tusks. I feel like these should be like a silver color, and they're black, but whatever. So we got the handle right here in the back, and then this piece here is the effect part for the head, because apparently this shoots out lightning. Now, if you played I know the Super Nintendo version of the video game back in the day, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it could do that. I personally don't remember it doing it on the show, though it may have, and I just was not paying attention because I was 7. Let's see if we can get this on the head. I mean, it should just go right in here. Oh, I was turning it sideways. Alright, so, alright, bam! And, you know, we probably maybe have him, I guess, leaning or something, bending over, right? Maybe, you know, bring his arm up like he's angry, like, I get you. I don't know. It's almost a little weird to me. I'm just not used to seeing him shooting lightning out of his face. But I do want to get the sword in his hand because, you know, that's what we do. Sword action. So let's pull. We're just gonna pull this hand joint off here and put on a sword holding hand right here. And where'd it go? It was in front of my face. So we're gonna slide in his sword. There. Alright. Good. And let's get the Mammoth Shield. Let's go sword and shield mode up in here. Now, from what I can see, this shield will not do, you know, won't like connect anywhere else or anything like that because it goes just in his hand. And this will require the other holding things hand. So let's switch that out real quick. Okay, so we'll slide this in. Alright, so we'll turn this. Let's turn this and like tilt his arm like this. He is raising the Mammoth Shield, and let's kind of, you know, he's angry. He's gonna go fighting Pandora's, you know, Pandora monsters. Let's get his fists put away so we don't lose them. Put the effect away. So, you know, just kind of something like this. He's charging in, sword and shield at the ready. Let's make his face visible. Maybe turn his head a little bit, like he's looking over here. And these cannons just keep moving. It's actually kind of making me paranoid. Right? Just something very simple. Right, he's charging in. He's actually kind of leaning, which, despite the fact that that would normally bother me, I kind of like that. It looks like he's rushing in. So that's cool. So he does all that. This is really, really cool looking figure. I really like Daizyujin. Like, I mean, I expected to like it because, you know, I've never, you know, had a problem with these before, but I really like this guy. I mean, he's got all the normal die-cast parts, and of course he does do a lot of the leg things that we've seen on other ones like this. You can see this pulls out, and there is a lot of foot articulation with these guys. Let's look at, you know, over here with this the saber cat. You know, the whole thing is gonna, if I can figure out the exact joint position, you know, we can see there's a lot of movement. Or movement? I don't know what a movement is. I don't know. I think that's movement is probably a bad thing, but movement is always good. You know, and you get the back and forth movement. The feet, the tiger feet move. I'm not really sure why, but they can. You know, just the whole thing. They really put like a lot of little joints in here. That even, you know, if you're actually not fooling with it, you probably wouldn't even notice that, you know, things like that, the foot moving and whatnot. But really cool. I love Daizyujin, like a lot more than I expected to, as I just said, because he is the sex. And yeah, so let's stand him up a little bit more than that. There we go. So yeah, you can get this guy. You don't necessarily, I mean, they're bringing him here through Bluefin. You don't necessarily have to buy him through them. You can get it online from Japanese stores, like cheap, and not pay retail price. I know it sounds a crazy idea, but you can buy them from Japan, like I did. So yeah, so anyway, until next time, you can check out the podcast, RidersRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!